Buongiorno, my friends.
Buongiorno.
This is a new camera. A new vlog camera. How do you feel about that? Let's see if it's any better than the old one. With focus. The lens looks much nicer. It does look like it's much better.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's see, how do you look with the light behind you? That bright spot that always give us trouble?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see you. You didn't turn completely dark.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good sign.
That's a good
The lighting in
sign.
here is not perfect, I can tell you that. It never was. Because this is not a studio. Where's she going? Wow, it feels like it has an image stabilizer too.
That it does.
Yeah, it does. How do you feel about it?
I feel good about it.
How are you feeling today?
Not that great.
Bon evening, my friends.
Bon evening.
So, I have some bad news. I got the new vlog camera in, but it's not good. It's not good. So, the camera we have is like an older model, and this is a newer model that I ordered. The camera we have is good. It's just that it has this problem where it gets blurry every now and then. I think it's just because it's old and it got damaged. We probably dropped it. So I ordered a newer model, and I'm very unhappy with it. So I'm going to return it and order the same one that we currently have. I had a feeling this was the case. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that good, because the one that we have is much more expensive, even though it's an older model. Now, I mean, it's not like the one I got is defective. It's just the video quality is really low, and it's supposed to be the same as this one. It has a bigger lens, a bigger sensor. The only difference is that the aperture is a different size. Maybe that's why. Don't know. So I'm going to go drop that off and order another one of the same one that I'm using right now and see if that solves our problems. Because we used to have another one of these, and then somebody in the other room dropped it and broke the lens of it. And then when we got this one, it had the blur problem. So hopefully the next one doesn't have that. All right, camera. You were good to me. Actually, no, you weren't. And now this one's blurry. Look, see? I just can't win today. So this is it. This camera's out of here. Laura's returning something else. What are you putting in there anyway?
I'm going to turn my boots to Zara.
This is where we do our returns. This is our usual drop spot for our Amazon returns and Zara returns and whatnot. That one might not fit. You gotta be careful. You gotta lay it in flat. And it might not fit. We have this problem with Zara boxes all the time. Uh-oh.
Get in!
What are we gonna do? Is that one you can take to the post office too? Here, let's take a look at the label. Almost?
I don't quit.
UPS is our only option, folks. You want me to come out there? Let me come out. Oh boy, now it's stuck and won't go in or out. What'd you do? Hey, wait, don't crush it.
I'm stuck. My hand's stuck.
Oh boy. Why doesn't this surprise me? Let's see what we got here. Get your hand out of there.
This is the smallest box.
Well, now it's... Here, hold on. It's stuck like halfway in.
I know. I want to be
They come at
inside.
5 p.m., so no one's going to be able to use this box till 5 p.m. tomorrow.
I'm really sorry about this, folks.
Who, the UPS people?
Yeah.
Well, your box is getting crushed too.
Oh, my fingers almost got crushed too. Well, who makes a Dropbox this small?
I don't know, but you just got to worry about someone taking your box out of here.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm not kidding, because they can still reach it.
Turn it around, maybe?
I'm trying to get it to rotate. This is like the biggest one we've ever tried here.
No, it's not. Far
Did they
from
change
it.
the box size? Oh, you know what? The box is probably full and it's sitting on top of everything else in
It's
there.
a 5 o'clock pickup. That's a lie.
Well, maybe someone got here right before us. It is return season. All right, well, we're just gonna have to take it out and bring it back tomorrow.
I can't.
Pull that down for me. Otherwise, someone else can take it out just like I did. All right, this is a brand new vlog camera. It just came in. I can't believe it came in less than 12 hours of me ordering it.
It really is amazing.
Well, it sounds refurbished, and it looks refurbished. The box looks like a refurbished box. So I personally have no issue with refurbished equipment. I almost always buy refurbished equipment because sometimes it's a better deal than the new stuff. And actually, I found that it works better half the time. So it looks good so far. Sounds a little different when you turn it on. We'll see how it goes. By the way, this model is discontinued, which is why it's a refurb. So Laura came in here to show me these pants, which I'm telling you, they're too short for her.
No, they're supposed to be cropped. They come to my ankle.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Am I a good shopper or what?
You are a good shopper.
I want to do a video of Italian style.
Oh, you're getting blurry. Hold on, camera. Don't do this to me. Well, it is cold and it has condensation on the lens because I just took it in from outside. So hopefully that's all it is.
I wanted to do a video of Italian style about some of my favorite places I shop that I hardly ever pay full price at.
That's a good idea.
Cause I like a sale.
Maybe you like a sale.
Not like a coupon code.
Oh, this blur is getting on my nerves.
Oh, we're never gonna fix that problem.
Good morning, guys. It is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve, and I can't see a thing. So I'm kind of just stopped here on the side of the road because my window is all fogged up. Actually, it's funny. I can see better through the camera than I can see in person. Anyway, it is like 7 o'clock, and we are getting ready to put down the new floor for the new office for the additional piece. Nothing works here. The additional piece of our new office, which is, I know I mentioned before we built it, and then we're making it 3 times as large. In the back, I got the TV for the conference room. I picked that up yesterday because Target's having a wonderful sale. I'm afraid I'm going to hit somebody here. I'm not sure. Let me check out the window here. I cannot see anything. All right, I made it here alive. Apparently, the guy's not here to pour the concrete floor yet, and there's nobody here at all. So they told me to be here at 7, and nobody's here. So we'll see when they get here. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. It should. We have a guy coming to do the finishing work, and then we'll be doing the same thing again next week because it's 2 different separate pours for a pretty large floor. You ready to do this, Dean? First load going in. And that is another section of the concrete floor that is poured, ready to go. So now we have to do one more third of the building. So there's this part, there's that part over there, which is all junky right now, and one more section. Okay, where is my love? Where is my love? Darling,
Oh my god,
I scared you?
Please don't do that to me ever again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just,
What you working on?
just organizing and taking out my
How do you feel? I'm very sorry, guys, that we did not post a Laura in the kitchen video on Tuesday, which we normally do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, because Laura has been very, very sick, and it's my fault.
Awful. It's not your fault.
Actually, technically, you got it from someone else. It had nothing to do with me being sick. Couldn't
I
be.
don't know that it was you. I just don't know who it was, but I just don't feel well at all.
So, we got the floor done.
Oh, you did?
Yep. And then I am ready to. Oh, I got to paint this wall. I don't know if I showed you guys, but this used to be the Laura's Topics wall. It had like a special paint. It's all almost ready. I got to do a little spackle there. Paint it, get it moved out. Time to move. All right, I got to make a few phone calls for the mortgage. And what do you think?
That's good.
My poor little one. I really feel bad. So guys,
I don't think we can go tonight.
You don't think you can go for the New Year's event? Hold on, memory card's almost full. New camera, memory card's still almost full though. So anyway, here we go. What I wanted to tell you guys is that you might have noticed there's a live event on Laura's YouTube channel that's counting down for another 9 days or so. And our apologies, it was posted 9 days early, but it's there so you guys can find the page to ask questions on it. And I can't say much, but what I can say is exactly what's in the title. It's a live event with Emerald on January 8th. And the time,
Cool, or is
and it's
that-
cool, right? Live event with
I'm
Emerald.
really hoping that he can say BAM a few times.
I think we can get that to happen. So I hope you guys get a chance to tune in. It should be a lot of fun. More information coming soon. I have just been tied up today with this project at the nursery, and I got a bunch of electrical stuff to get in there because I got to talk to the. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get power back there as much power as we need. So we're putting in a whole heating and air conditioning system in a spot where there's really no major power to tap into. So we gotta figure all that out. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if I said this already, but I apologize that we have not uploaded on Laura in the Kitchen this week much, but we're working on it, folks. I don't know if this camera's any better or worse than the other one. It's still just as blurry. We just can't win. I can't win.
I don't get it.
Maybe this mode will be better. I'm just gonna keep pushing buttons on this thing till I figure out. Wouldn't it be a total bummer if it turned out that the camera was actually nothing wrong with it? It's just I had it in a bad mood.
You better not.
Well, like I have it in like this movie digest mode. Although I think it's the exact same thing, no matter what. Because once you hit the record button, you know what day it is, honey? It's Christmas Eve.
I wish.
I mean, I meant to say New Year's Eve. It means it's time to take down the tree.
Tomorrow.
How do you feel about that?
Downstairs.
How do you feel about
I'm
that?
not really thrilled about it, but it'd be nice to kind of get everything cleaned up and sort through our Christmas decorations and get rid of things that we don't want to bring to the house with us. You know, it's time to start just clearing out every closet, every nook and cranny, and really be brutal and just donate and give away things that we just don't use. My mother always said, this was her golden rule. My mother said, if you haven't used it in about 6 months, it means you haven't used it when it was hot or cold. And unless it's got real sentimental value or it makes you money, it's gotta go. That was her golden rule. She still uses that to this day, you know. I'm actually incredibly, pardon the French, but I'm really pissed off right now. Extremely pissed off because someone hacked into my bank account and used my debit card on some gaming website to buy video games, whatever. And I'm so frustrated. I called my bank. Of course, no one answers. I was on hold for 15 minutes. It's New Year's Eve, so it's so I'm going to the bank now because the transaction was from yesterday and then today. So apparently they're just buying more online video games using my debit card. So frustrating. I mean, what kind of a loser sits on the computer all day and just hacks into people's bank accounts? Get a life, get a job, and pay that stuff with your own money. How about that? It's just so frustrating because now my debit card that I have linked with everything, I don't have credit cards, all I have is a debit card that I use. I have it linked to everything. Now I have to get a new one. I have to change all that stuff, which is fine, but all my automatic payments now have to be changed. It's just so, am I right for being ridiculous, like upset?
It's annoying, it really is. This isn't the first time it happened to me either.
This is the second time it's happened to me.
When you check out online, you should let me know because a lot of the sites, like if it's like a small website, chances are they're not using security to protect the transaction. And just let me see next time. I can tell you just by looking at it if it's safe.
You can do that?
So a lot of people, what they do, in fact, you saw the other day, you had this thing from a lab company that said someone was trying to change your password for blood work. So
I got blood work done and someone
but the person probably intercepted your payment, and they're smart. And they probably wanted to find your home address because they would need that to check out. In order to get your home address, they banged on LabCorp or whatever the company was that does blood work because those kinds of places typically don't have good checks in place. And the person was probably able to change your password and get your home address. That's how they do it. They go for the lowest common denominator. Whatever is the easiest thing to get the piece of information you need, they go in and they get it. So that's what I think. That's what I think that was because I saw it yesterday, or the day before. It popped up and said someone changed your password or they attempted to. So they knew your email address, they knew your personal information from the transaction. They had everything they needed to go try and change your password somewhere to get whatever other piece was that they needed.
So frustrating. So we went to the bank and I got the situation taken care of, but they had to cancel my card, they had to give me a new card. It's just ridiculous, and I wish I didn't have to do that, but whatever. That's taken care of. We're supposed to film for Laura in the kitchen today, but there's no way. I think I've been sneezing every 4 minutes, like uncontrollably. It's pretty bad. But today is New Year's Eve. And I think, by the way, this is the first time that I've skipped 2 videos this week, Laura in the kitchen, due to being sick since this time 2 years ago. So 2012 going into 2013, I got really sick the day after Christmas. I got super sick, even worse than now, like really bad. And it caused me to like not have a voice, and we just weren't able to post anything because I literally had to be on antibiotics. It was just terrible. So this is the second time since I've started my channel that I've gone without posting regularly. But and Joe was saying, you still post more than a lot of people I know, so perfectly fine and people will understand. It's better than to wait until I feel a little bit better than to go on camera sounding like this, because that's just not going to make anybody happy. But tonight, so today is New Year's Eve, and tonight we're supposed to go to a New Year's Eve party. A friend of mine is throwing a New Year's Eve party. She has like a little catering hall, and you buy a ticket and you go. And I really don't want to go because I feel awful, but I promised her I would. And I don't want to disappoint her, so Joe was saying, let's just go there for a little bit and then we'll leave, because I don't want you to be there all night, because I know you don't feel well. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna be a trooper and say a quick hello to everyone, wish everybody a Happy New Year, and then go, because I promised her I would go. We got the tickets, so it's gonna be harsh and rough, but it is what it is. I am not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing anything sparkly, but I'll make the best of it. Hope to kick it in the next couple of days, because I have things to do. So, I see how my nose is running. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but you know what? Things happen. And then tomorrow I gotta take all my Christmas stuff down, and I don't really want to. Sorry if that grossed you out, but a beautiful tree. Gotta take all the stuff down tomorrow. Gotta clean my house. Gotta get everything organized and back to normal. So it's that.
Well, guys, we're heading out to a New Year's Eve party at our friend's catering business, and I'm backing up here. Will you grab this camera for me while I back up the car? By the way, for the first time, there's no box. Oh, there's a box in the back seat. I was gonna say we might have a moment where there's no boxes in the back seat.
My sneezing is out of control.
I feel so bad.
Oh.
I know what you're feeling though.
I don't know that I'm gonna make it to midnight, you guys.
We don't have to stay out late. We don't have to go at all. I've been telling you we can just stay home. I don't want you to be suffering.
I've been telling you I want to stay home, but I don't feel bad, you know.
I feel bad,
Holly, we're gone, but I really don't.
Yeah.
Now, will we be ringing in the New Year with everyone else, or will I come home early and ring in the New Year alone? That is yet to be determined. It is after 9, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I'm hurting. Anyway, anything to add?
No, it's going to be a fun time. We're going over there now, and 2015, hopefully it comes in and it's a good year. I have confidence that it will be.
Yeah.
I was happy with 2014.
Me too.
I would do it all over again.
I would too. I wouldn't change a thing. Would you?
No. It was a good year.
It was.
So we ended up coming back home. Laura's not feeling very good, so we came back before New Year's. It's 11:19 right now, so we're going to watch the ball drop on TV, go snuggle up, relax, and make her feel better, because I really feel terrible about how you feel. Oh, sweetheart. So I hope you guys had a great 2014. I hope you're having an even better 2015 now that you're watching this. 2015 is where it's at.
But we want to just thank you for,
Thank you for a great 2014.
A wonderful 2014, being on this journey with us, and just really becoming a part of our family, and really making this vlog channel kind of like the hub of all things awesome.
I'm glad that you guys have come along with us for the ride. And I'm glad you're continuing to come along with us for the ride, even though we're sick during some of the most important times of our year. It is what it is. This has been a rough end of the year for being sick. But we're not alone, because we've got a lot of comments from you guys telling us that it's kind of like just going around right now. Everybody has this cold.
Yeah.
So,
but one thing that doesn't change whether we're sick, feeling however we feel, is that we just, I think I can speak for both of us when I say that we feel incredibly grateful and blessed, and just so appreciative of all that you guys have helped us achieve and create, and allow us to do what we love every day, and we do it with so much joy because we love it, and we know that you love it, and that just makes, I could cry just thinking about it. But thank you
guys. So hope you enjoyed this vlog and all the other vlogs. Give us a little love with the love button, and we'll see you guys next time.
We'll see you next year.
Next year? Well, actually, you're seeing us next year.
Oh, yeah.
We're in 2014. How's 2015 treating you?
I haven't seen you since last year.
Let us know down below.
I haven't seen you since last year. I'm so corny. I gotta go to bed.
Laura's carb addiction is kicking in. Ciabatta rolls.
Oh, it's good.
sure does. Too much what? Oh, I know. I can't wait to go home and have more of that. The escarole pizza. Oh, it's so good. You have no idea. Escarole pizza? Oh yeah. You have more seafood?
No, Mike gave it last.
Mike came over and took care of it.